influential jazz pianist and the last surviving member of the John Coltrane Quartet, has passed away at the age of 81. His family confirmed the death in a statement released on social media on Friday, with no more additional details provided. Here to talk more about this great pianist is Reynolds McZorn, joining us from New York. He was an amazing musician, Reynolds. Give us some insight there.
Tyner was one of the most recognizable and most influential pianists in jazz history. Just a little bit about his background. He was born and raised in Philadelphia, the oldest of three children, and his mother encouraged him at the age of 13 to pursue the piano, and he found himself immersed in it because he started to attend school for the piano. And just at the age of 21, he toured with the world famous Coltrane Quartet, where he played alongside John Coltrane. And they were on tour from 1961 to 1965, nearly nonstop, and produced a plethora of jazz album classics, which includes The Impressions in 1963. So Nietzsche, his musical legacy is solidified. This man was considered by many to be a musical genius.
Yeah, absolutely. His music, many feel like it's gonna go on for years to come. You know, he's done so many amazing things, so many things that we have record of, and he's had a great success rate, remarkable chemistry with many other musicians, and a ton of albums. The Grammy Hall of Fame in 1998, he was a part of that, and so he has a lot of accomplishments, and definitely is going to be missed.
Absolutely, Nietzsche. And what's so interesting about him is he wasn't a real player of electric keyboards or synthesizers. He was committed to acoustic instrumentation, which allowed his sound to become very unique and as well as imitated by many other artists. This man was just ahead of his time. His combination, his flow, his ability to play alongside John Coltrane and the quartet allowed them to create a sound that transcended its time. They took jazz music to a whole nother level. And like you said, this man won 5 Grammy Awards for albums that he produced. He was also an honoree in the doctorate of music from Berklee College. He earned a doctorate from Berklee College. So this man was definitely gifted beyond his years. And it's just a sad day to see such a talent like him go, but his music lives on.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that we are still talking about music, what music has done. We see within some of our school systems, certain things change, certain programs are lost because of funding. But music is something that remains, and we have a lot of people who want to sow into environments like this to keep music present in schools, at the universities, and then we end up with a great, amazing people like this.
I agree. I agree. Alfred Tyner was also big on just being himself, big on playing his own style, and I think that's something that a lot of young and older musicians can take from this man. To be original, pursue your goals, pursue your dreams in music, and allow your sound to vibrate in the world. And I think that this man set a remarkable example of that, Nietzsche. And it's just so sad to see him go, but his music is going to live on for decades and for years and for centuries to come.
Yeah, our prayers certainly go out to his family, the friends, and those that knew him, and all who had witnessed his music and had, played it throughout their homes and listened to it in the car. Our thoughts and prayers go out to them. Reynolds McZorn, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Nietzsche.